Good evening, Porcelain producers. We got a special commentary track for you coming out for Hatchet.
Let's keep our fingers crossed that this works this time because we've tried this several times now.
No one needs to know that. First time. Nailed it.
That's why they subscribe to the Patreon, is because they want to know.
I would really like for him to just take a dramatic turn and only do dramas.
Well, when I heard that he was in this movie, I was convinced that he was going to have like a big role. And
Spoilers.
okay, well, people die in this movie in case anybody didn't know that.
People die. I had to pee behind a dumpster recently because nobody would let me use the bathroom. And,
Fucking COVID-19, man. Fucking
as I was doing it,
up.
a car came down the alley. But do you take your balls out to go pee?
Is this really the problem you're going to have with this movie?
That's it. That's the moment it lost me.
I think there's like a certain like probably like the Mason-Dixon line or something where below that you take out your balls to piss for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now, was he missing those teeth before, or I've had a beer on Bourbon Street in that exact same printed
But
cup.
have you ever had a bourbon on Beer Street?
Got him. So fucking stupid, John.
Damn.
That has nothing to do with his level of intelligence.
Oh shit!
Tony!
The Candyman himself.
Candyman.
And that's 3 times already because I've said it.
I have structured settlement and I need cash now.
Called J.G. Wentworth.
Indeed.
877 cash now.
Don't be advertising other people, right?
Yeah, sponsor us because we need cash now.
The New Orleans cemeteries are super creepy, even in the middle of the day.
Uh-huh.
Just, I mean, because like based on where they're at and the water level and the way that things work with the levees and flooding and all that stuff, they're not allowed to actually bury their dead. So everyone is in like above ground crypts, and
Makes
so
a
they're
lot of
super
sense.
ornate and crazy. And we actually got to go to a couple of them a few years ago when we took a trip to New Orleans, and it was
What
nuts.
happened?
He's getting chomped. By a
Chompa,
gator.
chompa, chomped.
Oh.
Did you know that Wilford Brimley actually stuck his leg in an alligator's mouth for this movie? It's insane.
What?
Hey, I'm the one who brought the trivia, okay? But actually, real trivia is they actually did film the alligator scenes like on an alligator farm, and there's behind the scenes video of them going through the alligator farm, and I guess you feed them marshmallows to like get them to come up and like attack the camera or whatever.
Apparently they do that with bears as well.
Yeah, like bread or
Marshmallows?
marshmallows. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess gators love marshmallows. Who would have thunk it?
No, don't sweat. What?
They're all screaming,
Swimming in
stand!
7 inches of water.
That was fucking ridiculous. That's Kane.
So is Kane the dad and also Victor Crowley?
Yeah, he plays Thomas and Victor Crowley. Not this Victor Crowley. That's played by a little girl.
I always thought of Kane Hodder as a little girl.
3 Musketeers.
So obviously this is a very overt reference to
The Burning.
The Burning, yeah. Like it
Not
almost
seeing it.
feels shot for shot.
Well, I mean, is he going to dump a can of gasoline onto the fire by accident?
Can full of gas and a handful of matches.
Still weren't found out.
So somebody pointed out in the IMDb trivia for this that the weapon that is on the poster for this movie and is also the weapon that he just used to chop down the door
Are not hatchets.
are not hatchets.
It's
'Cause
just
that-
a double-bladed axe.
Yeah, because a hatchet has a blade on one side and a flat hammer point on the other side.
And they're smaller, right?
Yeah, and so there really aren't any hatchets in this movie. And the gore is
You
just like
cut
ridiculous.
The whole...
Oh shit.
Yo.
Straight Beetlejuice style.
He's going to try to get Victor Crowley to star in his porno.
So does the carpet match the jure?
Does the horseshoe match the pit? You know what I'm talking about?
Nobody ever does.
No!
Brian. Nobody ever does.
Nobody knows what it means, but it sounds provocative.
This guy's smart.
Yeah.
I've always told myself that if I was in a terrifying situation where I was being like chased by an animal or a slasher, I'd hella climb a tree.
I'd also like to point out that in untypical fashion, that they didn't kill off the black guy first.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for them.
That was brutal.
Yeah, I don't remember how the kills go down in this movie, so I was actually pretty shocked by that. That was awesome.
Are they arguing about somebody being real who they literally just watched chop someone in half?
Yeah, I love it though because the movie is basically just like a straight comedy until Victor Crowley's in the scene, and then it's just the most hardcore.
Oh, Robert was England. Robert was England. And Robert England was in that too.
And Robert was England.
You don't fucking know his life. Maybe he was England.
Yeah, I'm just picturing Freddy Krueger all burnt up with the hat and everything just in the place of the UK on the map. Just all like...
I would love if he was in full makeup, but instead of the red and green striped sweater, it was just the Union Jack.
I'm all...
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
I'm all Yank Freddy.
He wouldn't say bitch though. He'd be like, "Welcome to prime time, bruv."
Or, welcome to prime time, cunt.
Oh, fuck.
They say that a lot.
They say twat.
Oh,
Welcome
sorry.
to prime time, twat.
Twat. Like we know.
To bloody prime time?
That's what the Americans think of the Brits.
Well, I think one of our Patreon listeners would probably be able to tell us straight up.
Yeah.
Do British people say twat, or are we just being a bunch of twats?
If Freddy Krueger was British, Freddy Kruegworth?
Frederick
Kruegworth.
from Elm Street Abbey. What is that?
A belt sander. You're looking a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, I think if I took a belt sander to the face, even if they managed to stop him before she died, I'd be like, no, just let me die. I'm kind of cool. Just...
Show the face. Show the
That's
face.
shallow, dude.
Uh-oh.
Oh, down his throat. Down his throat.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
It's just a flesh wound.
Chips. 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 Chips.
Last name, Crowley. First name, Victor.
Chips.
Slashing all the sisters and misters.
We have to fucking clip that and send it to fucking Richard and Vic. Boom. He just lights up.
Throw it!
Flamio Hotman.
Do you think Kane was scared to do fire stuff again?
Well, he was saying in this that he didn't seem to have a problem with it in the interview for the behind the scenes for this. I'm sure he's done so many fire stunts since that happened that it's probably not a problem for him. But I could imagine that in the back of your brain that probably would still freak you out. And that was a pretty good fire scene too. Like he's on fire for a long time.
Yeah. Awesome.
Is Victor Crowley a reference to Aleister Crowley?
That's what I always thought was that must be why they picked that name.
Or the Ozzy Osbourne tune, Mr. Crowley.
Which is probably itself a reference to Aleister Crowley.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that song is probably a reference
It
to that.
100% is. Oh, what did that little statue ever do to you?
She's like, fuck winged babies.
Was there another one?
It's basically saying God can't save them now. It's very deep if you look at it, philosophically. So call it right now. Who do you think's going to survive the movie?
Victor Crowley.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would make you think that? Is it Hatchet 2? Is it Hatchet 3? Is it the movie Victor Crowley? He's like, well, I tried.
It's like, oh, you're God. I'm sorry. I thought you were the one, but I guess you weren't.
Also, apparently it's not Crowley pulling her down. She's just stuck in some shit.
Oh, that's how... I was
It
like,
just cut to black.
And that is...
I mean, you know it's over.
And that is Hatchet.
Dude, that tripped me out. I was like, what just happened to the power?
Yeah, I
now?
thought... I mean, with as many technical difficulties as we've had through this process, I thought that for sure that was just some technical difficulties.
Yeah, so I guess we can go through... Yeah, Kane Hodder, Victor Crowley. Who else do we recognize? Robert Englund, obviously. Tony Todd.
That's about it.
Pretty much.
Hey, everyone. Tone.
John?
And Internet Darling Anthony here. If you enjoyed this little sneak peek of our Slasher Piece commentary track and you want to hear the full thing, well, John, tell them where they can go.
You can go to patreon.com/Porcelain Peak. For $10 a month, you can help contribute to the show and get one of these Slasher Piece Theater commentary tracks every single month. We do them on things like Van Helsing, like we did for this month, or things like Return of the Living Dead. All kinds of weird off-the-wall movies. We did it for one of the Ewok movies. It's a total blast.
Yeah, and if you enjoy all things horror and sci-fi, make sure to check out Porcelain Peak, the podcast, our little baby show, wherever you get your podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, who cares? Just listen.
And if you do listen, we would greatly appreciate it if you subscribed.
Keep it creepy.